Welcome back to Shattered Boredom. Or Sonic Boredom, never mind. Sonic Boredom, that's the nickname I called it. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on.
That said, though... Oh, go on.
Now we're going to move on to a cutscene with, okay, Shiro, it's you and me in just a moment. There, we've reached the final world, everybody. We're almost done. Alright, Shiro, get ready.
Yeah. It is kind of boring, but could have been worse.
Yeah, I guess it could have been worse, yeah. Anyway.
It's sort of cancelled out by the fact that it's incredibly short, and you at least can get some enjoyment out of some of the mechanics, needless and repetitive as they make it.
The hedgehog has more lives than a cat, and now he's right outside my door. Ha! Cat jokes! I'm funny, aren't I, Amy?
Nah.
Go ahead, Shiro.
Here's what's going to happen next. First, Sonic will kick down your door, and then he's going to kick your reptile butt. Or, maybe he'll free me first so I can kick your butt.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a snake. Snakes don't have butts.
Snakes don't have ass.
Please tell me you've inserted some clips. There you go.
Yep. Get it? He doesn't have butts because he's a snake! It's funny! Then he'll kick your tail.
Yeah, except the... Oh.
Go
Then
ahead.
he'll kick your tail.
I'll be happy to give him the opportunity. Wait, you want Sonic to kick your tail? Then you can watch as I squeeze
of course,
the life
he'll let
out
him
of
try.
with my tail.
Shouldn't there be emphasis on my, not tail?
I think, are you behind us, Shiri?
I don't think so. Huh?
So, where are you?
I am behind you by a few seconds.
Alright, try to get to a...
Go ahead to,
This cutscene is not important. This cutscene is not important, it's just them doing butt jokes. Oh,
because
and...
those are always funny, right?
Oh, and Amy wants to use Lyric's tail to make a pair of boots, a handbag, and maybe a belt. Get it? Because she's the girl!
Well, I was gonna say because he's a reptile, she's threatening to skin him, but eh.
Alright, Shuri, where are you?
What time do you need me to go to?
Around 3 minutes.
Go ahead to free
3 minutes
something.
and free something. We're literally almost at the 3 minute mark. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. That cutscene was about as useful as, yeah.
I'm at 340.
Alright, just stick around.
Right,
You're not missing anything. Just loading the load screen. Oh, it didn't freeze this time apparently. Huh. Alright, guess what, guys? It's the same shtick all over again! Ugh.
Well, you know what? I don't care, because now I have reason to look forward to... Well, okay, I always look forward to the new Sonic things, but now even the community is actually brightening up after that last stream.
Yeah, I know. I just don't understand. But my problem is that... Okay, 340. Oh, never mind. Shiro, sorry, we got distracted.
Okay, hang on.
Please go to someplace. Don't worry, trust me, you're not missing anything.
I don't doubt it.
After seeing more Fire and Ice, I can definitely say it's looking quite similar to this game, but there definitely are some changes and improvements. Problem is, the damage may be done after this game.
Alright, Shiro, force something. Go to force something.
430.
Try 430.
She's already at 430.
Good. That's where I am.
Alright, in that case, wait 10 more seconds.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, click.
Okay.
Alright.
The thing is, Jova, regardless of the improvements, considering Sonic Mania is coming this spring, and Sonic 2017 is also coming in 2017, obviously, it's the name, I really don't understand, considering those two games are on the horizon and not that far, I'm really struggling to come up with a reason why I should give a rat's ass about Fire and Ice, really, considering there's so much better stuff coming after that.
No, I'm not asking you to. I mean, well, Fire and Ice has this year to itself, so I guess there's that. And Sonic Project 2017 is coming out in, like, holiday 2017, which I assume means near the end of that.
Mm-hmm.
And since Sonic Mania doesn't appear to be coming to the 3DS, I guess Fire and Ice will be good on its own. Fire and Ice may not provide the most substantial changes, but based on what we've actually seen now, and considering Sega's actually showing a change in behavior, I'm confident that it will, at the very least, be more fun. And I don't mean just fun as in, oh, barely much more fun, but I mean, it actually looks like it'll be the game that this game should have been, you know, giving you actually choice of whether or not you want to explore, or giving you more freedom towards bosses. Apparently there's something like a more of a pair unit gameplay where you have 2 characters out, something like Sonic Advance 3, which looks interesting too. Basically the way it seems to work mainly is like, well, the ice mechanic allows you to make platforms, whereas the fire one does something of an attack. And in ways you can combine the two for creative uses.
Sure.
Speed is definitely better. That much has been confirmed. And yes, we can also confirm that, well, at least from the demos and footage that we've seen, exploration is a lot more optional. Can't say if it'll be like that for the full game, but what we've seen is more promising than what was shown earlier, thank goodness. Hey, it may not be the most spectacular title, but at least it's fitting in with their new policy of actually taking time to improve stuff. I will give them that from what I've seen. Now for the final product to come.
Alrighty then, let's go. Grinding. Running.
Timing! Oh look, some semblance of challenge.
It's just, I mean, this game is slightly more challenging than Rise of Lyric, I guess.
No. Rise of Lyric is more challenged by far.
Really? As Johnny put it in,
because you can fall through the floor.
as Johnny put it in his review, you have infinite lives. You immediately respawn back to the last checkpoint, which there are plenty anyway. So
I'm not really counting the infinite lives thing. I'm talking about in terms of, you know, how the game's actual challenge in the gameplay is actually designed. Lives don't really have anything to do with it. In fact, having infinite lives is a better thing because, let's be quite honest, life systems are tending to become very archaic, and, you know, punishing you for making a little mistake, I mean, and don't get me wrong, I'm all about challenge, but, well, sometimes when you make just this mistake and then you have to start the whole level over again, I can see why some people would be annoyed by that. Granted, I can live with the live system, but I definitely see where people are coming from when they say the whole live thing is archaic. Heck, look at Shovel Knight, actually, a throwback to the 8-bit, yet that one had the clever idea to, you know, give you infinite lives, but punish you by taking away your money and whatnot. See, in Shovel Knight, I'm pushed to try and do, you know, a no-dying run because, well, I lose money on that one. Instead of, you know, forcing you outright to go back from the level. And trust me, in certain games, that can be a real pain when the level design is cheap. And honestly, considering the kind of game Rise of Lyric was setting out to be, I could see Infinite Lives being a thing, since it was going for kind of the open world adventure / beat 'em up thing, so...
The problem is that the challenge. Okay, what challenge is there even in the gameplay stuff? I mean, the battle sequences. It's all about just mash buttons until the robots die. That's all there is to it. The platforming. The platforming is so simple. A monkey could do it. Aside from that shitty section where you're piloting that that sea vehicle, which controls like utter ass. What challenge is there, really?
There's the speed sections.
The speed sections?
Certain bosses.
Really? I passed for all the speed sections, most of the time even bumping into things, and yet I never found any problem with them, honestly.
Well, I'm not saying you're gonna find problems with them. The thing is, like, well, when it comes to, you know, an actual sense of challenge, Rise of Lyric actually has that sense of challenge. Now, does that make it hard? No. By no means does it make it hard. What I'm saying is like, well, Rise of Eric had a better sense of challenge, and actually trying to challenge you. Emphasis on trying. This game, on the other hand, is really by the numbers. It's like if you had Castlevania or Super Metroid, but, forgot to include the challenge that makes those games iconic.
Okay, let's move on.
I get.
This game is still boring, by the way.
Yeah,
I really have no. I wish I could talk about the level where this is a new level in a new world, but again, there's no new unique gimmicks that separate this level from any of the other levels. So what am I even supposed to... I mean, it looks different, I guess.
I mean, at most basically each world has like a different way of how it works with the level design. However, this one in particular isn't really doing much different from any of the past ones. I
mean, even Sonic 4 Episode 1, for as shit as I think that game was, at least had the decency of having each level have its own gimmick.
Oh yeah, in fact, I'd say that the gimmicks were actually well thought out for the most part. Minecart aside.
I mean, Sonic 4's levels weren't good per se, but they were more memorable than these.
Oh yeah, honestly, Sonic 4 Episode 1, for as bad as it is, and for as much as I may joke at its expense, it does have the thing where it can get memorability in it. Honestly, the main issue with that game was, as has been said before, it's striving to pass itself off as a classic style game.
Yeah.
Which ironically worked on the critics.
That's okay, Joe, but Sonic Mania is coming soon.
I like Sonic 4 Episode 2, which felt more like a classic style game. It's just Sonic 4 Episode 1 really just... Whew. I like
that game.
Like a sort of mobile thingy.
It makes it doesn't. It's just there's just no beating around the bush with Episode 1. This was a soulless cash grab mandated by the executives to make money off people who say that Sonic can only work in 2D and shit like that.
And the real sad thing is, I've said it before and I'll say it again. If Episode 2 had been Episode 1, the start of it, it's not nearly quite Genesis, but that one actually felt like it was trying to be Genesis. I mean, they even put in the physics and everything, momentum here and there, while Dodgy was actually there. And the bosses, while some were annoyingly slow, were varied, and I liked how they kind of trolled you into thinking they were going to be rehashes like in Episode 1. But no, we had to start off with Episode 1, which was clearly Sonic Rush.
It's basically this. So basically, the big common thing that the Boom, not counting Rise of Lyric, the thing that the Boom games and the Sonic 4 saga also has in common is that they have such shitty first efforts that by the time the second effort tries to fix things, it's already too late.
Well, it might not be too late for Fire and Ice, but... Well, yeah, that's definitely the mentality, though.
It probably is, because Boom's reputation has been damaged for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, Shattered Crystal was the lowest selling game aside from obscure spin-offs like the Game Gear games and stuff like that. Like when it comes to actual mainstream Sonic games, Shattered Crystal was the lowest selling of all, and it also got critically panned. So it's not looking good. Really.
Yeah. I mean, when it comes to, everything but the games, the franchise is actually doing amazingly well, but... Yeah, the games...
Haven't the comics been discontinued?
They have, yeah.
I don't think they were really planning to go long-running with the comics.
Alright, anyway, there you go. We finished our final submarine section. So there's that.
Fun.
Underwater while in the sky. I feel like Lost World already did that, and better.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's go. And there you go. Completed this level 100% on the first try.
Nice.
Not that there's any...
Yay!
It's because unlike the early levels at this point, since I already have all 4 characters, it's much easier.
The only level where you can do so, I guess.
No. It's... Well, you can't do it in the early ones because you still don't have all the characters. But from the moment you have all the characters available to you, it's already possible to do in all of them. It's just a matter of unlocking the other characters, really.
You know, that's another thing Rise of Lyric did. Well, okay, granted, Rise of Lyric was a different style of game, but, you know, honestly, this game should have had all characters unlockable from the start if they were gonna force you to do this much collecting.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they develop a story reason to go back to those levels.
But, Jova, the game has a comic book in it.
That comic never talks about us having to actually retread levels just to collect stuff.
Oh well, I tried. This level is still going on.
Checkpoint.
Alright, let's see. This is a sticks section, so... There we are. No, there's nothing there. Alright, moving on. The reason I'm using it is just in case I need an extra boost in terms of hovering.
Oh look, I guess that's actual challenging spots where you have to time your jumps right.
Yeah.
And again, we have a flight mode. But yeah, good game. You're actually trying to be challenging. Try doing that more.
At the end of the game.
Well, difficulty curve, I guess.
A very terrible
No.
difficulty curve.
No. Sonic Riders has a learning curve.
No, I don't mean a learning curve, a difficulty curve. You know how it's supposed. Okay, allow me to bring up.
Oh, I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
I mean, when it comes to because when it comes to difficulty curves in video games, EA Tokyo, in my book, does it the best because it's a great. The great thing I love about the EA Tokyo's Mario games is that each level keeps progressing in terms of difficulty, but it's never a spike. It's never overwhelming, and it always feels like I'm progressing and getting better and better. So by the time we get to the really hard levels, I always feel prepared because the game feels like everything built up to that level because the game has been slowly preparing me. It's so well done. It's more game developers should take a cue from EA Tokyo when it comes to developing a difficulty curve. Anyway, we're almost done, guys. Almost done.
Almost done with this level and almost done with this game.
Yes. I mean, the part after this is only 26 minutes, so it's not gonna be that... We're gonna finish this today, pretty much.
Yay!
Unless something goes wrong.
No!
Jova, don't jinx it.
Please don't.
Guys, you know our lives.
Ah!
Remember, we,
What?
That Sonic's face is scary in that close-up.
remember, Joe, we still need to talk about the live stream.
Oh yeah, I hope we definitely...
Ah, the loading time froze. Oh well, I guess...
Again.
Oh, never mind. It's back again.
You'd think that they just would have put in a full animated loop as opposed to, like, have it pause for a
Alright,
second and then
cutscene.
have to go back to it.
Go ahead, Shuri.
Thanks for the save, guys.
Off-screen save?
Yes,
Sure, why not?
off-screen
Yeah,
save.
yeah,
We
well,
saved our off-screen, apparently.
Amy, are you okay?
Oh, I'm great. Nothing like having your mind violated by a giant mutant robot snake.
Yeah, don't even.
She's B. I can get what tone she's going for, but her face clearly doesn't match it.
Ah, now I feel bad for ruining your spa day.
Hello?
Sticks, you're an idiot.
Hello, guys. There's a villain out there we have to stop. We might want to, priorities.
So, do we go after him or go grab some lunch?
Priorities, guys. What kind of lunch? Tacos? Please say tacos.
Okay, that's two who are...
Are you
being-
kidding? If we ate any lunch, it's going to be snake tacos.
It's funny, Shiroi. Laugh.
You know, Amy,
No.
you were talking about turning him into a bag or something, and now you're
I
talking about
did.
making meat out of him?
Well, will we be eating lunch?
Evil lunch.
Can we eat lunch? I want tacos.
Hang on, you see, even though it's still the same shit, Roger's versions are still funnier.
Someone
course
lost
I'm-
it for me for a moment.
Yeah.
Of course I'm kidding, Amy. He kidnapped you, and he's got an army of ancient tech robots ready to take over the world.
And he wrecked my awesome new airplane. That snake is going down. Wow, that's such a dated 90s expression. Brilliant. Great job.
Amy needs new boots.
Apparently Potek and Graf still live in the 90s. You read my mind.
Paris the Fire, Pedro. 90s dialogue, while as corny as it can, has a time and place in this era. It just matters on how you use it, right?
I'm doing that a lot lately.
Sure. Between you and Lyric, maybe I do need a tinfoil hat.
I guess to
Wait.
keep him from blocking out mind control?
I don't understand that tinfoil hat. Is that supposed to be... How is that supposed to be... What's the joke, even? I don't
I mean, that-
I don't get you, Pontac! I don't get you!
I think I get the joke. The problem is that it's terribly explained. Tinfoil hat, it probably has to do with Styx being paranoid, and also to block out Lyric's mind control, because you know the whole saying, a tinfoil hat will block out either them reading your thoughts or taking over your
Yeah.
mind.
Anyway, everybody, as you saw, I still need 2 more medals to enter Lyric's airship and finish the game, so obviously I'm gonna have to do that in between parts. But first, one of those 2 medals I can get through this worm tunnel, so let's do so. So yeah, the final worm tunnel.
Cool, I guess we get to... Oh wait, no, that's right, there's levels after that, I forgot.
No, there's not levels. I mean, all that I'm missing right now is a worm tunnel and the final level, Lyric's airship, which is literally just the boss fight against Lyric. However, I think I'm gonna show off me getting the other another emblem. Oh, never mind. Actually, I forgot about the shared crystal. There you go.
Oh cool, so we are gonna get to end on a worm tunnel, quite possibly this game's best variant of level.
All right then. There we go. And now let's go to Tails' workshop to unlock another skill. Bring defense. Make a grapple. Already got that. Bring a tractor. So basically this skill attracts rings to you. Allow me to remind everybody that by the time you get this skill, you'll already pretty much have the game completed 90%. It's a bit late to be giving me this ability, guys.
I guess rings are... Well, rings are also pretty much your insurance after getting hurt in this, so I guess it comes in handy regardless.
Mega Sprint, which makes Sonic faster. And again, you know what, fuck it, whatever, see you for the finale,
We'll
everybody.
see you for the... Yeah.